So here I was sitting, waiting, kind of thinking of what the hell am I gonna record today, and while I was paint stripping my miniatures because my primer fucked up, I thought, why not actually play a little bit of Warhammer? So here we are. It is Unification Wars, and it is Warhammer in Hearts of Iron 4. So yeah, I've played this once a very long time ago, so it's been a while. So I really have no idea, but I have a clue of what I want to do. I actually don't really want to play as one of the major guys. So you have these. You have two things. You've got Techno Barbarians, and you got the Emperor. I don't really like playing as the Emperor because it just sounds boring to me. I thought, why not make things fun and I don't know, play as these guys? I don't know why, just thought it was a good idea. I like their location. They've got several rooms for expansion, and I thought that might be fun. So there you go. There's not a lot of thought in this entire thing. That's basically all there is to it. And apparently we got some mountaineering corpses, and we have a large lack of... Actually, there's not a large lack of equipment. It's actually a very rude thing to say because we don't really have any. So I really can't find anything when there's no. So we don't. Do we even use power armor? I doubt it. So why don't we just make bolters? A lot of them. Why don't we use some of these dockyards to create some of these, and then why don't we make a very small DD class corvettes? So we apparently don't have a lot of steel as who we are. Right. Next up. Why don't we do the standard setup basically? Seems like a good way to start. We got some free civilian factories. Well, let's just build some crap. Yeah, that will do for now. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that will get us started. What is this looking at? Oh, that needs a military factory. I don't really care much about the Navy just yet. Let's just start off with some basic infrastructure. And the campaign is called Chaos Rising, so take a guess what we're gonna do. It's not gonna be Warrior King. It's not gonna be ending this madness, nor ruling them all. We're gonna have some fun here. We're gonna support a little bit of chaos, because who the hell doesn't want to support a little bit of chaos? All right, so you guys don't really use anything, do you? All right. These are Techno Barbarians and some infantry. Anyway, is there a large difference between the two? Techno Barbarians are just better, but use power armor, more power armor apparently, but that's about it. And they're a little bit harder. Alright, so I actually do need a little bit of power armor, so let's add in a little bit of power armor. So let's set up another 10, I guess. I don't know what we need more of. I can actually check that. Infantry equipment. So I guess this is a viable-ish setup. There we go. Oh, you only gotten 10. That's definitely not what I had in mind. I want to get you up to 15. And then we'll get you up to... No, 30. Start with that. And I need ceramide and a lot more steel. So if that is the problem, and nobody really wants to trade. So, because I think if I remember correctly, everybody starts with their economy closed off. So we need to find a idiot which has steel. There's a guy which is also kind of splitting up our nation, and that is willing to give it to us. So, well, willing is not the right word here, of course. We have no commander, so let's start off with a commander. You're a bit cautious, but that's okay. Get on this border, and I cannot justify a war goal yet. So, alright, need something basic training. Let's add something in basic training, and that's going to immediately start screaming, using equipment. I'm already missing support equipment as well. Need about 30, so There we go. That is basically the setup. What uses support equipment here? Oh, we've got some engineering companies. Right. Anyway, that's about as good as it gets, I guess. There's some Navy-related crap I could do, but I think I'm just gonna go and say, like, hey, patrol this area. And you assist with that basic naval crap. So basically, if you're fine, and hey, you know what we could do? Please be part of the same damn group. Thank you. Get ourselves a commander. This guy looks like he knows how to do something with a ship. You guys can all do that. I'm gonna split off. Engage at high risk. Basically, always engage. And repair priority. Let's get a proper medium, and then I don't know what your idea is, but I think I'm gonna kick your ass. Right, you guys though. Oh well. Let's so how many provinces is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is this all mountain territory? Yeah. You know what? Let's set you over here. So I actually have a proper thing going, and I need 5 political power, I believe, to get a new commander. Right, so let's do this. 13 days of fuel left. 12 days. Okay, so let's tell the fleet for now to stay home. Hold it. So we at least get some fuel. Nobody's trading that shit. So that's actually something that we need to look at some point. Where the hell is oil? The closest is adamantium. Haha! Found it. First things first, I think I've just got to take this dark chunk here. Seems like a good idea. And justify the war goal. Conquer. It will cost me a little bit of political power.
The strat right now is just don't
die.
Oh
god, no, stop, no.
Slash.
Why is my browser randomly starting to play videos? What you could hear there was the TI. My bad. Always great. So yeah, we're not gonna be the Emperor, which is gotta be, you know. The thing is with the Emperor, it's the only thing I've played when I tried it, and the thing is he just gets a couple of these incredibly overpowered Astartes Space Marines, basically the early version. They wouldn't be fully Space Marines yet, but I think the primordial Astartes, I think that's one word for it. And yeah, so you're gonna go Warrior King. What does that lead you to? Fascism support, and you're gonna go to Cult of Violence, factory outputs, division organization. That seems pretty good. We're gonna go with the true Lord of War, which is of course Corn. So yeah, what else, man? Like you might call yourself a warrior king, but you're only a true warrior king once you accepted our Lord and Savior Corn. That's probably something we can fix, by the way, that Age of Strife thing. It's just a good starter. Okay, well, wow, we got a decision. Promises of peace. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. No, so we're gonna slowly move towards a chaotic nature, but we cannot go any further, so let's not. That's just some experience. This doesn't really look like it's gonna get rid of that thing. Let's go for Rose of Sand, and then I think there must be something somewhere that allows me to remove that modifier. Why would you do... Oh, you get more pop. You lose pop. So you get stronger soldiers or you get more soldiers. Let's start with this. Well, that's the Age of Strife thing. Is there a way to remove it? It doesn't really look like it. Gains discovery. No. So, a lot of dudes... I think I just go for K-section. That seems to be... In my honest opinion, I've always been a bit more fan of having... stronger dudes, because the stronger they are, the less damage they take, the better usually the result is, in my experience. Ban Chaos Worship. No, that would be silly. That would be a very dumb thing to do. Why would you ban Chaos Worship when you can just, you know, I need a couple of new commanders. You're an old guard. Don't care much for that, to be honest. I don't care for any of you, really. Right, so got ourselves a leader, and you know, there we go. It's gonna be a while. Okay. Production is shitty. Monthly populations is a lot. So we got some stability, basic machine tools. Next factory output seems like good. How much growth do we potentially still have here? Quite a lot, but it's not gonna like are we good on support equipment? No, we're still needing more of it. So we're gonna fight for a while without proper equipment, basically. Could speed up our chaos, but 5%. That's not that great. None of this seems to be really something that's useful. I think Captain of Industry will get us closest to anything. I'm gonna need the factory, so... Well, as much as like eugenics, I guess that's an odd thing to say. Not what I meant. Oh, right, yeah. This is gonna go fine, and this is gonna be slow as molasses because... Yeah, there's no material. Same with the reason that these are not getting built. When we have enough support equipment, I'll actually swap around priorities. So we have enough factories, we just can't do anything with it. What might be a good idea in that case is look for some more steel deposits. That's not going to help us. What's a primary steel deposit? There's one here. That's going to give us another 2. So that. And this is going to give us also another 2. So it's going to speed up production a little bit. Because we gain more steel, but that's as much as I can do. We've got 1 here. Yeah, it doesn't really serve much purpose of getting more factories if we don't have the means to do anything with it, really. So you're just not going to give me anything. That's annoying. Well, there we go. Construction, speed up those roads, pull more resources out of the ground. Like, you should even have more problems. No, you wouldn't have the problems because you have a lot of steel. This is gonna be quite a, well, I'm gonna say a scary fight because you don't have any units, but it's gonna be a fight. Mountaineer divisions. How are you compared to regular techno-barbarians? You are... Techno-barbarians are apparently very expensive. Ooh, right, and because they use the power armor, so we can get rid of the power armor problem by converting to regular infantry. Still think I like power armor. Do we have ceramide? There's some apparently. So this would be the ideal. I think that's the only ceramide that we're currently getting, except for this bit here, which is not going to get increased by 1 thingy. So yeah, that's basically our setup. Now we're just gonna wait for the war to be declared, possibly, and let's see. Chaos is coming in. Nice choice of red there. It's chaos, not communism. We have manpower though, so that's pretty good. Resource gain efficiency. That's also a little bit annoying, but I think that's just something that all techno-barbarians will have, and they can't get rid of. Oh, at least we don't have adequate industry. Wow, these guys are huge, just don't have anything really. No, that's not really what I'm looking for right now. Mobilization, nope. Chaos revolutionaries might actually be the next thing we'll pick up. Urbanization, it's not what I had, like definitely not what I had in mind. Some base stability, resource gain efficiency. Oh! Yeah, that's a good one. I think it's just in here you fix some of your issues. I think that's what it's going to be. Infrastructure, research slots. Yeah. Only the ruling party is chaos. requires playing God. Oh, I can live with that. Chaos Revolutionaries. Let's get them in. I really should open up for a political discourse. Yeah. Okay. How close are we? Justification is done. Right. Let's take a risk. Declare the damn war. And just go. I kind of want to borrow one of you. Just march to all of these lovely little places. And just take them over. What is stopping you from doing so? Go to Toulon. Why don't you just keep taking the back line, basically? Shoot. Oh, let's just march to Lyon straight. Why haven't you gone there yet? Shoot. There we go. They don't even really need to fight, we just needed to march everywhere. Right. This should give us a little, kind of a few resources. See? Better. What do you have, really? Well, just somebody don't want it really in my backside, so that works. I guess we're getting the guns. How much ceramide would I need? 7. I need a lot of it, but I need a lot of everything. Right. We're even producing basic ships, so why don't we get some light cruisers out onto that one, which are not going to get produced. There we go. Still think resource gain efficiency is the way to go, so justify the war goal. 190 days. Next one. Oh shit, hitting random stuff on my desk. Going to this, we'll have our guns in about a year. Let's see, this is just infrastructure, which is great, not really what we're looking for. I guess we're gonna go for new steel and that kind of stuff. So we'll get our guns in about a little bit less than a year, and our power armor suits in a long ass time. Right. But it's gonna go better, it's still gonna keep increasing, it's gonna keep growing. We cannot trade for the resources, so we won't really bother looking for them. Let's go to radio and get these support weapons up and running. I'm hoping basically I can conquer most of Europe before anything really happens. Great, it's not considered core territory. That's a little bit annoying, but there's a real point where a coring system would be great. Oh, the Imperium is slowly expanding. No. Not gonna give you docking rights. Multinational referendum. No, basically ask people, like, would you mind if we would serve chaos? Serve such a nice person, purpose. Morava, you know, this is actually getting produced soon enough anyway. Excavation. People want to base their fleets at my borders, which is just not a thing that I'm gonna allow, so stop asking. Recon companies are useful. Missing only 2. That's not that bad. How much is this slowing it down? Yeah, reduce speed, but how much? I cannot see it for a second here. Lagoris is only 1%, so it's not that bad. Right. Well, chaos is going good, so got some liquid gold, which you should hopefully gets us at some point a little bit of fuel. And it's mostly power armor that's going to be a problem. So what if I would just swap out some infantry here, which requires 2,000 less power armor, which solve some of our issues, actually. Not really gonna go for it just yet, though. Why don't we pick up an army offense specialist? I don't know. Don't really care much about the technologies just yet. So why don't we... Okay, we got support weapons, got some radio, going to the wrong menus. Let's pick this guy up because it's actually really useful. We're in February 90... Well, I think this is the time that it actually is talking about. Alright. Future belongs to Europa. Yeah, I think so. You just keep on going, don't you? You really don't care about anybody else. Another 10%. Reconnecting with nature. Right. So that gives us another 10%, which gives us this minus 30% at total. Yeah. Yeah, take the referendum. So, right. Good. This guy looks like a fun person. And I think it's time for us to take the next step. Like, this guy already kind of looks like he's more of a, you know... Take the next step, and once this thing is done, we can go and have some fun. I don't care about any of these, really. Once we've reconnected with nature, it's time to choose our god. I've never really been one who likes Nurgle. Neither Slanesh or Tsinch. Tsinch is just, I don't know, that'd be my thing. I really have fond of disease. Well, apparently those that pray to Tsinch is more afraid actually of death. That's why they pray to him. But we're here to take over the world, so our god favors bloodlust the most. I actually didn't even look at the other possibilities, so let's just declare this war, conquer. Oh, but actually airways? Wow, didn't know. That'll do. Normal flying, get assigned to here, and you're tactical bomber, so you're not able to become part of this. Oh, wait, you were. Never mind. Merge up. So it's like an equal split now, and I'll take the tactical bomber. So we'll start producing them at some point. There we go. Let's actually look what the other gods do. Less attrition. Okay. Well, there's a remedy, so less attrition and a lot less attrition. That's pretty good. What are you doing? Speed. Infantry weapon research bonus. Okay. And more speed. Okay, it's a little faster. A distant country, the Imperium makes an interesting offer. They wish to ally with us and promise to be loyal so long as we do the same. They are not underestimated. But they're also based on another continent. Yeah, sure. So speed, what do you got here? Research speed, subversive activities, and encryption decryption. Oh, this is also really powerful, but we're gonna get just better divisions. Better divisions. Just a lot of warfare. Genuinely don't know what this is all gonna do for me, but who gives a crapperino? So we think I have just now a non-aggression pact with the Imperium, don't we? Oh, we're in a faction with the Imperium. Well, that's gonna make things slightly easier, not does it? Do I mind? Not really. And it seems like power armor is actually consuming fuel. Wrath it is. Art of War is our second step. So what do we have? Let's get our industrial concerns up and running, because that's actually something that we're currently researching. Right, let's pull some more resources out of the ground. Let's get some more factories in state. Next target is one that provides me with the most... I think that's gonna be Greece or Botea. Justify war goal. You're already at war with them, so can I... Wait, you're at war with Botea? Okay, oh wow, I can just ask to join that war. Oh, we'll do that. It's probably easier anyway. Offensive doctrine. Get something for me, you know. Okay. The reason I actually initially clicked on this because I want to get you guys to speed up. I know you have the lack of equipment, so we'll accept the call to arms soon enough. It's mostly air attack. That'd be a nice addition to get it in as well. Just want to get this war over first before, you know, Botea starts, you know, eating my southern borders. So I don't think can I justify my own damn war on it? Take all states, thank you, done. Can I justify my own war on this? Yes. Are you in a specific faction? No. So that doesn't really matter then. There we go. I want you specifically to go down here. There we go. Get this all set up. Waiting for the troops to arrive. Got the order war, skulls for the skull throne, blood for the blood god, the usual. You know. The usual, the usual. Yeah. Pan-Pacific Empire had a call to arms. Wait, you're part of... But you're also moving towards chaos. Well, the Emperor is kind of using his techno-barbarians to, I don't know, do a little bit of his dirty work, I guess. Oh, war against Yuan. Actually, not what I had in mind. Join the Imperial Witian War. Doesn't accept. Well, in that case, I just justify my own. Oh, shit. Stop hitting shit. Anyway, I need territory for power armor, so... Let me just add on a lot of it. Let's go to 50. Because that seems to be the primary issue we have. I want to get some heavy mortars though. Let's start with... let's get about 5, I guess we'll do. Yeah, I'm gonna change these up at some point, so... Bah. Right. Game is chugging. War propaganda, emergency factory conversions, all not necessary. Army logistics is nice, but it's just, I don't know, really nothing really serves much of a purpose here. I think we're just gonna go and pick up military theorists, maybe? Let me list some experience. Start with corn. What do we got? Democratic fortification engineer, war industrialist. You know what? Might pick that up. Excavation. Alright, cool. Pick this guy up. And we can start working on these support weapons. Thank you. We still need how much? Just a 2000 power armor. Okay. With 4 a day, how long is it gonna take? 900 days, so about 600 we get enough. No, that's not right. Well, whatever. No, I don't want signal companies. Let's start adding in some machine guns. Seems like fun. Seems like a fun time. So how many would we need for just the recon? And there's these guys. We would have enough support equipment, enough infantry equipment, and not enough artillery. Let's add them in. And we don't have enough for you, so that's Alright. After we're done here, what will be next? Alright, deal with the devils. Alright. Just gaining more air wings. Cool. Let me see. Merge. No. Merge it up. Split. You know what? Let's get it to 100. Rid of this one. This guy's just gonna fly for him. And I'll get one wing to set up like this. Number is 200. I'll delete these 2 wings. This kind of means that this is a little bit confusing. No, it isn't. What? No, you don't need to exist. There we go. You need to go up to 200 and you up to 100. There we go. I was gonna start bitching that we need some aircraft as well. So let's get some HS strike fighters, some HS strike bombers, and put them in the list. I want 2 each. There we go. First, we want to go up to 30 power armor. So I have a lot of provinces that we can start producing some power armor as well. Start with that. There we go. Cool. Don't care about that. You should win this war, right? Yeah, easy peasy. Free market. Wow. I don't know where you got that from, but I don't care. What is this gonna do exactly? Besides, against demons of chaos, which gives us 10% attack, a little bit less weekly stability, and some production efficiency gap. Cool. Did we get weekly stability from this a little bit? So. Maybe I should work a little bit on my stability as well. Perchance might not be a bad idea. Right, because this is starting to affect us a tiny bit. So there are some things like improved worker conditions. War bonds ain't one of them. Alright. Anyway, we have a war. Declare it. Conquered. Luckily, we might not be the most stable country. We do like ourselves a little bit of a scrap. So, that's a good thing. With that, actually, I'm going to end the video. I want to thank you guys for watching and hopefully see you in the next one. Have a very good day. Bye-bye.